I got some breaking news. This is excellent news. Big fight. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. It's not happening next, but then it's happening next. Find out in this video. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I bring you some really good news. Gervonta Davis has confirmed that he will be fighting Ryan Garcia. Listen, like I said at the beginning, not next, but he's going to take a January 7th fight, and it's already agreed for him to fight against Ryan Garcia after that, assuming he wins. I don't know who he's fighting January 7th. So let's take a look under the hood. So let's first start off with the A side. Gervonta Davis, this is his official page. He says, "I'll be back." Arnold's voice. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, Kelly. He says, "I'll be back in the ring January 7th. Stay tuned for more details." After that is me and Ryan Garcia. Done deal. Tell him to get the Brinks truck ready, muff. The one, Smoke. Wow. And it says Vegas 2023. Don't know who he's fighting. Look, I had to post, "Let's go," on his page. I don't know who he's fighting January 7th, but it looks like in DC. And then it's Ryan. Ryan Garcia confirmed this as well. And he says, "Done deal. This is the greatest fight you will ever see. Las Vegas 2023. So obviously they're working on the details from the information I'm hearing. April, catch weight of 136 pounds. Some people were wondering, would it be at lightweight? Would it be at 140? I guess you could say it's a little of both. It's not quite lightweight. It's a pound over, and it's not 140. But to me, that whole situation was kind of a stupid one because Ryan was saying he wanted to fight and he was a lightweight, and then randomly he moved up for Javier Fortuna, and then old media tried to act like the fight should happen at the B-side's preferred weight, and he's already taller and bigger. That just makes no sense. You don't concede or give any type of potential advantages to anybody. You want to fight me, you got to meet me at my weight. That's just what it is. You're the A-side. You have a bit of leverage there. So I'm happy. I think this is a great fight. You got to give, I give credit to Ryan Garcia. I've definitely given him criticism when I thought it was warranted, and it was. I don't take nothing back that I said. But he said he's won a big fight, and, a lot of them didn't come through. He said he would fight Devin Haney. He said he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. I want to up to my promoter. Didn't happen. He said he would fight Tank in the past. Didn't happen. So now it is what it is. He got his big fight. This is Showtime and DAZN. From what I'm hearing, it's really a Showtime production, but DAZN, I think, will have the ability to, I don't know, put out their programming. We have to wait for more details. Big fight. Big fight. I truly give Ryan Garcia a lot of credit here. Of course, Tank Davis, he's the A side. But in terms of Ryan's side, I give him the most credit because I don't think his people wanted to fight. I don't think Golden Boy wanted this fight. Ryan has been saying he wanted to fight, and he pushed for it. This has been backed up by Steven Espinoza of Showtime. It says, "Done deal. It's on." All credit to Tank and Ryan. Lots of obstacles along the way. They both stayed the course to give the fans the fight they wanted. Davis Garcia, Tank Ryan. So I like that you have Showtime and he ain't all in the video. Steven Espinoza like Eddie Hearn. See, Eddie Hearn, he goes on social media and does YouTube interviews about who he wants to pair up with Joshua, and he'll say, "Oh, I want Wilder next for Joshua," and then it never happens. Showtime, PBC, Fox, the way they go about it, they're not even talking. We knew they were in negotiations, but Steven Espinoza is not blabbering his mouth and doing a bunch of interviews and hoping the fight happens. He's trying to make it happen behind the scenes, and then he's giving the fighters the credit for, getting it over the line. I respect that. A lot of people, promoters especially, nowadays, they're just talking about the fights they hope to make, or I want Jaime Munguia versus Charlo, Jaime Munguia versus Triple G, and all these fights, but then they never happen. So credit to the fighters, credit to Showtime for making this happen. And this is a big fight. This is also a fight that's going to be picked up outside of boxing, making it transcend boxing, right? You got Ryan Garcia. He does ads and different things and promotes himself well. Tank Davis is definitely tapped in with urban culture. A lot of rappers and LeBron Jameses of the world and the Madonnas go to his events. Drake. Y'all better not come to my studio with that fake-ish, yeah. Right? You got Drake and Young Moolah, Lil Wayne at his fights. This is a big one. You're going to have people like DJ Academics and Baller Alert. You know, I can actually look it up and I can prove it. But you're going to have people that don't normally cover boxing, Shade Room, Baller Alert, Academics, No Jumper, you know, and they're all probably going to be posting it. What did I tell you? Academics, boom. I told you. And I posted this on Twitter, that same comment before this post was up, right? And it said, who you got winning? So that's how you know it's a big fight. A lot of people look real dumb right now. There were people saying Showtime was running out of money and going to be out of business and yada, yada, yada. And Bud Crawford decided to go with BOK Prime. There's so many ways I could chop this. And then people were saying, oh, Al Heyman can't get big fights done. Showtime's out of business. I mean, even Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner said, oh, they ain't got no money to pay nobody. Okay, how they getting this fight done then? This is a big fight. This is the biggest fight in boxing. Like, me personally, I love Spence Crawford. I think it's an amazing fight. This is bigger. Just because of the star power. I mean, they're reaching different markets. Ryan likes to talk. Gervonta Davis can get spicy when he wants, like when he was pushing Rolly off the stage. This is really truly a bigger fight because it's going to reach more eyes and audiences based on the youth of the fighters. It's just they reach a different market. I don't know how else to say it. So all the people preying on PBC downfall, Broner, even said that they don't have no money, no budget, and can't pay guys. That's clearly not the case because this is a mega fight, which again, I think is bigger than even Crawford versus Spence. And I'm not saying, some people, they like to play these games with me. And when I was in elementary school, I skipped recess because I don't play no games. Don't play with me. People are like, oh, Spence Crawford has all the belts and undisputed, which is great. But I promise you, you're seeing DJ Academics and people who don't cover boxing talking about this fight. Spence Crawford is not necessarily going to train. And I'm not downing the fight because I'll pay for both of the fights, to be honest. But I'm just telling you, like this man's with Steph Curry. It just hits a different market. People want to get hung up on belts and rankings and man-made stuff like that. But Ryan has true star power. He's been getting his brand out. Gervonta is the A side, so he has that look. He's doing NFL commercials with Yo Woola. Okay, started it. You ordered it. Bullet find a home in your artery. Bro, he's with Wheezy F Babe Tunchi. It speaks for itself. So at the end of the day, a lot of people look crazy. Now, finally, I said not sure if it's intentional or coincidental, but Gervonta Davis announced he is fighting Ryan Garcia on Devin Haney's birthday, which is today. So we know Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis have had back and forth words. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's mighty coincidental that he announced his fight with Ryan Garcia on the birth date of Devin Haney. Now, that being said, again, you have Devin Haney has all the belts. They're talking about him fighting Lomachenko. I like the fight. It's a good fight. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, that's a different monster. It's a different animal. Despite, people are like, oh, but Lomachenko is pound for pound and Devin's on the ratings and belts and stuff like that. This is a huge fight. Like belts or no belt, this is just a bigger fight. I mean, it is what it is. But you guys want to get caught up on belts this and belt that. And the game has changed for a variety of reasons. And I'll probably expound upon this in a future video. All in all, this is very amazing stuff. This is a big fight. I really believe this is a fight that can do over 1 million buys and things like that because people got boxing confused. They got boxing twisted where, people are stuck in some archaic ways of thinking, we'll just say. And people look at belts and who deadline writers say is the best on pound for pound rankings and things like that. And at the end of the day, not all that stuff sells. Like, people talk about Lomachenko and say, oh, Lomachenko's the GOAT and things like that. But there's no fight that Lomachenko can have without these two guys that's bigger than these two guys. Actually, even if Lomachenko were to fight Tank Davis, I believe Ryan Garcia, based on the way he's been branded, his age, the fact that he's not coming off of a shaky performance like Lomachenko versus Jermaine Ortiz, where people thought he lost. You know, this is just really the biggest fight you can make in the division. And a lot of people look real foolish. They were saying PBC ran out of money and, you know, all types of things like that. And so many questions, and I have to continue talking about this. I'm really excited for this. But Bud Crawford could have been the same. He could have done the same thing and actually linked up with PBC, because keep in mind, Ryan Garcia is not a free agent. Bud Crawford says he's a boss and is a free agent, and he decided to go to Black Planet or whatever, BET Uncut, to fight. It's just weird. And meanwhile, Tank, and you got to give a lot of credit to Ryan Garcia. Say what you want, because I've given him fair criticism when I think he's deserved it, with the situations like the anxiety pullout and, you know, didn't fight Joseph Jojo Diaz or Devin Haney. I've given that. But moving on, you got to respect Ryan Garcia for fighting for this. He clearly had to fight for this, because at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia is not with Showtime. And I don't even know if his handlers truly want him to fight Tank Davis if they could have it their way. But clearly Ryan Garcia was serious and he insisted on it. But so you got to give the boy credit. Big fight. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think. Who would you favor to win? Drop all that in the comment section and subscribe to my channel for more like this. I'm the best in the business, but y'all already knew that. And I'm out. A lot of people ask me what I use to create content. Things like YouTube thumbnails that generate thousands of views. For the first time ever, the cat is out of the bag. I use Canva Pro, but Canva Pro is so much more than a YouTube thumbnail maker. Use Canva Pro to curate content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, and a whole lot more. Flyers, flowcharts, you name it, with Canva Pro. Click the affiliate link in the description to get Canva Pro. Many features, elements available to you. Take your brand to the next level. Invest in yourself. It takes money to make money. So sign up for Canva Pro today. Happy creations. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.